has been prominent in today's day and age. We use them in our everyday lives as a student and will continue to use them in our future. But with so many times of using email, have we actually looked in depthly what is an email? Are there any aspects of email we have not yet considered before? Today, we will be discussing more about it. Put it simply, an email is a message distributed by electronic means from one computer user to another. Email refers to both delivery system and individual messages that are sent and received. If you are familiar with the platforms like Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook, these are all examples of platforms where we share email. So, what do people use email for? Well, emails are very flexible and can be used for giving instructions, serving as documentation, providing confirmation, communicating rules and procedures, making recommendations, providing a status update, and even making an inquiry.
Emails are first highly accessible to anyone. Are no set restrictions nor discriminations that would allow them to not to be used by any certain populace. Not to mention they could be accessed from any part of the world, which allows many people to have access to an email and create an account. Secondly, emails are versatile. They have numerous functions and features that allow them to be applied regardless of whatever field may be, whether it's personal or professional. One such feature would be not only could it do text, but also pictures, videos, and other stuff. Third, we have that emails are highly time efficient. It can help maximize one's time and practice time management. There's no waiting time for the recipient to receive their specific email because it's done by the click of a button, which helps you to conserve energy and effort.
Email offers the advantage of convenient communication for students, removing the requirement for physical presence or synchronous interactions, as messages can be sent and received at one's own convenience, making it a suitable choice for asynchronous communication. Email's documentation feature is invaluable as it creates a written trail of communication. This proves especially beneficial in an academic context, allowing for easy referencing of crucial information, instructors, or agreements at a later time. Email is not designed for real time communication, especially for urgent matters or situations requiring quick interaction and immediate attention due to its asynchronous nature, meaning that there can be delays in receiving and responding to messages.
For disadvantage number two is security risk. Emails can be susceptible for hacking, phishing attacks, and other security breaches. Sensitive information via email may be at risk if proper security measures are not in place. For disadvantage number three, For disadvantage number three is the lack of immediate feedback. Unlike phone calls or face to face conversations, email communication does not provide immediate feedback. This can slow down decision making processes and problem solving.
Inefficient for complex discussion. The linear and text-based nature of email can make it challenging to follow the trend of a complex conversation, especially when multiple participants are involved. This can result in misunderstanding, missed points, and lack of coherence in the discussion. Lastly, spam and junk. In a crowded inbox, important emails can easily get lost beneath less critical messages, increasing the probability of being overlooked. In addition, the sheer volume of emails that people receive on a daily basis can make it challenging to keep up with every messages.
Some emails are either too long or too short. Others are way too formal or entirely too informal. Hence, we should always remember that every email we send should be well written and serve the intended purpose of disseminating information. So, here are some tips for effective email communication. Tip number 1: be polite. Avoid informal language, jargons, slangs, and inappropriate abbreviations. Think about how your email feels emotionally. If your emotions could be misunderstood, find another way to phrase your words. Be friendly, respectful, and thankful. Tip number two, be clear and concise. Most people don't have a lot of time to read and respond to emails. This is why the body of your email should be informative and direct. Consider using bulleted points or writing a separate email for each topic you need to communicate with someone.
Tip number three, understand your audience. The key to developing effective email communication skills is understanding your audience and tailoring your correspondence to them. Spend time thinking about your recipient. In a professional context, it could be an existing customer, potential client, colleague, or boss. Tip number four, be emotionally intelligent. Instead of writing, I am inviting you to a meeting, it's better to use, I would like your perspective at this meeting. Could you attend? This is also vital when dealing with complaints, when you're demonstrating empathy, which can go a long the way to diffusing a situation. Difference between a recipient, CC, and BCC. Recipient is to whom you're sending the email to. Carbon copy, they're not the direct recipient of the email, but the information may be relevant to them. Blind carbon copy it. Send exact copies of the email to multiple recipients without allowing the recipients to see how many other people received the email.
Email offers the advantage of allowing individuals to send and receive messages at their convenience. However, email can be prone to miscommunication. And by listening to this presentation, you will be able to realize how to properly send your email. Once again, we are Group 2. Thank you for listening.